In this presentation, you will learn about the elite theory, which is a part of the conflict theory. Elites were also introduced by scholars such as Lenski and Dahrendorf to explain socio-economic class and the resulting conflict in society. Vilfredo Pareto, an economist and political scientist whose academic life flourished in Florence, is credited with the invention of elite theory. Pareto was also a classical theorist who believed in societies and social systems in their natural state of equilibrium. He advocated for a liberal philosophy and free trading with an antipathy to state control, following Adam Smith's lead. He saw power as a manifestation of corruption and malice, and he saw the state as a manifestation of all these. All difference and stratification, however, he attributed to natural factors such as unequal capabilities, age, sex, physical strength and health, as well as demographic characteristics such as fertility and fecundity. As a result, the disputes, paradoxes, and battles that ensued were unavoidable and natural. Even if sociologists understood them, there was nothing they could do to stop them. While he recognized that society was always changing, he did not believe in linear growth, preferring to express change through fluctuation and curves. In this, as in all other areas, his conflict theory is nearly diametrically opposite to Marx's. He did not attach any causation to economic or organizational considerations, but instead blamed everything on natural reasons, blaming human nature. He described elites as individuals who aim to dominate others from within a group or class. The only way for elites to stay in power despite attempts to overthrow them is to use force to kill the opposition or to assimilate them into their fold. This process, which he calls endosmosis, is a social circulation process in which individuals move up the social ladder while society's class structure remains unchanged. Lenski established four sorts of elites, but conflict perspective Pareto had already recognized them in terms of their innate nature. In Pareto's nomenclature, there are four types of elite: coercive elites, also known as the lions; inducing elites, also known as foxes; expert elites, known as owls; and commanding elites, known as bears. In real life, these are ideal kinds as per Weber, and they may overlap. As a result, an expert can be both commanding and coercive. Someone who is inducing, that is, employing strategy, can also be commanding, and so on. The command and obey classes proposed by Dahrendorf follow the same formula of an elite and a ruled class. The classical elite idea, according to John Scott, is useless because it is overly inclusive. As a result, when discussing broad categories such as Dahrendorf and Pareto, a definition of power that is overly inclusive loses its relevance. Positional studies, he claimed, should be replaced by more dynamic categories. Furthermore, power should be defined solely in terms of its effect. As a result, true social power might be described as the power wielder's deliberate endeavor to influence the behavior of those who are subjugated. As a result, a true elite cannot be defined in terms of skill or prestige. Rather, it should be limited to individuals who can really wield power or who have the capacity to wield power. Because power cannot be wielded in a vacuum, elite theory or the concept of social power can only be visualized in terms of two parties: those who exercise it and those who are subjected to it. Power relationships are inherently asymmetrical, including at least two persons with opposing interests and agendas. Elite theory is essentially a conflict theory because of its emphasis on hierarchy and the exercise of social power. I hope you now have a better understanding of elite theory as part of conflict theory. Thank you for watching the presentation. Do like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments about this presentation or any other topics you would like to learn more about.